Well, I want to say, as you was talking about, he telling you the small things, and he was telling you to go and cook. And when he told you to cook what it is, he wanted to bring out something that you know, a song that you put on the inside so that it can help fight in this time of trouble. And so what it's doing is it's teaching you to trust him totally, like he did the children of Israel when he fed them manna. He did it day by day. And when he do that, it teaches us to trust him totally like a little kid. And so, I mean, even thinking about I just want you to reflect, and I want you to reflect right now so that you can dig deep and think about. I know so many different times where you stepped out on faith and you couldn't see your way, and God brought you through. Can you reflect today on when you moved to Conway, Arkansas, had a job, but you decided, I'm going to look for a house? And you turn around and you look for a house and you found this brick house. I want you to share the story with the people.
Well, with that one, that was next level. That was different. Was living with you. It was about 15 of us in that house because I had a friend with me. All my siblings was there. Well, not all my siblings. One of my siblings, like two of my sisters, one of my brothers, and then no, actually other brothers and sisters too. We were in that house. We were in that house. You asked me to get an apartment, and I had to go to another town, which was only about 9 minutes away. And I got that apartment and had the guy who, one of my buddies, he was living with me because he had came back from Texas. We had just came back from Texas, and that was even a faith journey.
Yes.
Like while in the apartment, I started selling newspapers again. That's interesting. I had a dream about something like that last night. That's wild. So did what I could do while selling papers. Met one of my cousins who I didn't know was my cousins, and got connected with him and got a job at Dollar General. So now I got a job at Dollar General. I didn't have to sell papers anymore. And then I started working with the Mennonites again. So working on a farm. So I'm working on a farm, working at Dollar General. And then every now and then we'll step out into the field and chop some weeds for some beans. So all this stuff going on, and then I have the buddy who's living with me. Now I got the cousin who's living with me, and this is a condo apartment, so there's no room. You walk in, it's a kitchen, it's a living room, it's a bathroom. So we all living in this apartment. And then I got two other buddies who one day I'm just like, yo, I'm not gonna stay in Dumas. I'm not gonna stay in food. Do y'all want to like go back to Conway? And one day I presented it to them, and I was just like, oh, this is what we gotta do. We gotta look for a house. If y'all on board, all we gotta do is look for a house. We look for a house. Once we find it, we gotta give them a call. So I knew what to do, and all those things aligned, and somehow we got approved.